You know how you get the hottest women? You do what other men are unwilling to do. You go in situations that other men are unwilling to go into. If you want to differentiate yourself in this game, you need to understand that you need to be different in your mindset and in your actions. Don't be the same as every other guy. Every other guy is thinking, what if I get rejected? Every other guy is thinking, what if other people see me? Every other guy is thinking, if I get rejected, what are people going to say? Don't be like every other guy. Instead, be focused on what do you want. What do you want? You want the most beautiful woman. You want a quality woman. You know why you don't have a quality woman in your life right now? It's because you have not gone after enough quality women. Instead, you've been inside your comfort zone, hesitating and unwilling to take that risk. Here's what you need to understand. You will not be different than the crowd unless you're different than the crowd. That sounds obvious, but let's say it again. You're not going to be different than the crowd unless you're different than the crowd. You got to have a different mindset, and you got to have a different standard of what's going to intimidate you out of taking action. Like I said before, 98% of men are of the group, oh, I'm not going to go talk to her. I'm afraid of rejection. What if people see me, etc., etc., right? The only way you're going to separate yourself is for you to make a conscious choice and decision and commitment. I'm going to be that 3% man, that 2% man, whatever the percent is, okay? I'm not going to let these social interactions and situations intimidate me. I'm willing to take some rejection for the price in exchange for what I want. Everything in life has a price. So we don't need to complicate things. This message is simple. Go after what you want. Be willing to do and risk what 98% of men are unwilling to risk. And when you do that, you will have all the women you want. Now, as a side note, of course, you have to have game and you have to have yourself relatively together. But let's say that you have yourself relatively well put together and you got your stuff going on, then you will have your choose of the pack if all you do is have a superior willingness to go after what you want, a superior willingness to look foolish, and a superior willingness to take those big risks. You cannot play the game of seduction without taking risk. Seduction and risk-taking are one. You cannot separate the two. So if you're watching these videos trying to avoid risk, you got the wrong dream, brother. That's the wrong dream. There is no risk avoidance when you're talking to women. Whenever you want to try to get a woman, you're going to risk losing her. You can't get a woman without risking losing her. You can't get a woman without risking rejection or embarrassment. There is no such thing as seduction without risk. So if you want to be a seducer, you got to adopt the identity of risk taker. I am a risk taker. I am a seducer. Those two are not separate. To be a seducer, to be a risk taker. Become one with that. Stop trying to avoid risk like the 98%. Do you hear what I'm saying? Stop thinking like the 95% of men. Be that 5% man. Be that 3% man. Okay? Think different. And you're going to have abundance with women. Check out my link tree. I've included some resources that are going to help you get a beautiful girlfriend. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you in the next.